In the previous video, we have two characters on the screen. There's a girl that's animated that's moving up and down. We're going to add a background image to it in preparation for collision detection for the platformers. Just to give you an idea how the background works. So I have these game assets. I have one of the folders that I got from Humble Bundle. You can just buy these packs or get them online for free. I purchased this one. There's backgrounds and there's a bunch of background images in here. So I'm going to select one of the sets, in this case background image set 5 here, and they have layers. So they have this type of image, and then you have these other images here that you insert onto it. So we first need to insert this background image. These are PNG images. Move them into your assets folder like this. So I call this one background, and there's another one called platform that I'll move in here. So the background I'm going to set up as a sprite for now. We're going to use the cascade operator. This just adds another property onto the instantiated class here object. So first thing we want is the sprite. And it's the name of the file. The name of the file is background.png. Then we have to set up the size. This sits within the game, the base game class. So the base game class actually has size. It's the size of the main screen of the game. And then we'll add the background. This background is a variable here on line 22. So you just set up the sprite component and then add the background. Now we have the background, which is the exact width and height of the screen. We're going to add these platform things in here like that. So we'll also make these sprite components, and then we'll add collidable to them after that. So she could stop on this platform, and then when she hits the boy, maybe just for simplicity, we'll remove the sprites from the screen. It's not really a love story between them at this stage. We don't really have that control of it. I guess we could have her collide and say yay or something. In the onload method, first load the image sprite. We're going to load some properties onto the image sprite with the cascade operator. It's a nice feature on Dart that allows you to add additional properties onto an instantiated class. We're going to add the size of the platform sprite, so it's that little ledge thing the girl is standing on, as well as the size of the sprite. As the sprites are in layers, we're actually going to have to move the platform down below in the code base, below the background. So right now I have it above. You're going to have to cut it and drop it below it. Just to review, after we load the sprite, we need to add it to a sprite component. In line 22, make sure you have the right file name with a PNG. And make sure to add the sprite property as well too, or the sprite will not appear. Sprite component has a property for sprite. So after you have the four properties, sprite, size, X, Y, add the platform to your game and the platform should appear. We have it pretty high up right now, so you can kind of fiddle around and drop down the size. The girl is oversized right now so that it's easier to see. In this tutorial, when you're playing the game, your face is pretty close to the mobile app screen, so you can make the girl fairly small and your player will still be able to see it. So just imagine that she's, maybe 1/5 the size she is right now, jumping around. Fantastic. Congratulations on getting this far. You're on your way to becoming a great mobile app developer. Your app is looking fantastic. I'm going to slot this video in after this number 6 video here. The previous video was adding a second game character sprite. There's a playlist with additional techniques as well too. We'll be publishing the videos on a regular basis, so be sure to subscribe to this channel so you'll get a notification when we publish the next video. If you want to use the same assets, there is a GitHub repo where I'm putting the individual sprites up here. There's different branches. So in this one, that's the girl sprite sheet. This is the platform. And this is the background that we're using for this game. The full code is also available under lib here. If you want to get a specific tutorial, these numbers actually, the branch names, they're a little auto sync because I added an intro video to the beginning. But I think if you just look at the word background, you can probably figure out which video we're on in relation to the GitHub brancher. If you have a moment, leave a comment and let me know what you're doing. The reason I'm making this videos is a hobby to try to connect with people. So, if you do want to tell me what you're building or how you like Flame or, how you like Flutter in general, feel free to leave a comment. It'd be fantastic to hear from you and have a great day.